Greetings and welcome, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. This message today is speaking about something that a lot of you maybe go through, and in fact, a lot of you do go through with narcissists when you are, fully done and over with. But for some reason, the narcissist is not still respecting your boundaries. They're not. Adhering to the no contacts and so forth and so on. Whether you work with them or whatnot, or whether they're associates or whatever it may be, whatever capacity it's in, you're still dealing with the egregious behaviors and acts of narcissists who do not want to respect the boundaries and feel that they cannot be reprimanded, and they feel they're untouchable. Well, we're going to talk and discuss that today. We're going to go through the factors in which need to be done and how to do it effectively and efficiently. A lot of you have been slandered and may still be getting slandered by the narcissist, smear campaigns, all these things, which is classic narcissist behavior. And you're wondering, you played the higher ground and everything, and you've done all of that and nothing's working. All right. And as I've said before with narcissists, when you play the high ground, a lot of times it doesn't do anything because they already feel that they're inferior and nothing can happen to them and so forth and so on. So the way to neutralize that effectively and efficiently, right? We have things set up in this society, in most societies. Well, I know the one in the States, in the U.S., for those of you who are here, there's things set up to allow you to act upon those egregious acts and behaviors of the narcissist, giving you do it in the proper way. And the first step is, number one, all of the things that you are dealing with and facing from the narcissist that they're doing to you, collect evidence. Number one, get as much evidence as possible. Make sure you have enough condemning evidence, all right, on them in the beginning so that you can proceed forward with the legal basis of remedying that situation. Yeah, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to cook. And I'm not talking about on the stove. You're going to cook, though. You're going to have to put yourself in position to have a powerful resolve. And that means, number one, as I said, collect all evidence. Analyze everything, get everything together. Then what you want to do, unbeknownst, you don't give them a warning. There's a lot of y'all want to tell a narcissist what's going to happen and this and so forth and so on. Don't do that. Don't do any of that. Get as much evidence as you can. Get you a good legal team. And from that point, you allow them to start the discovery and processing these egregious acts and behaviors that the narcissist is still committing against you. Right? And when you submit it and you take it, you're taking it to court. That's the eventual outcome, because we know a lot of times narcissists are reckless with their behaviors. They're going to keep doing and doing and doing until there's, until they meet the ramifications of those things. We saw in the case where, who was it? Tasha K and Cardi B. Now, I'm not into either of those two characters, but from a legal standpoint and a legal approach, we saw the outcome and the result from that, where one party refused to cease and desist, and now they're paying the cost for it. And again, if the person's a narcissist, you can bait them right into this. You can easily bait them right into it, and they'll never see it coming. They will never see it coming because they're going to think they're above that. They're going to think, hey, can't nothing happen to them. But you have to play it wise. You have to collect the evidence. You have to collect the data. Do your timelines. Go back. You have to show a pattern with this. That's what the courts are going to look for. You have to show a pattern of this type of behavior, of these type of things that have been done and said by the said narcissist. And when you present your case, when you have that data backing the pattern of it backing, right? And you have your position on why you are pursuing to go after this in a legal matter, in a case matter, 9 out of 10 times it'll go through. And now, if any of you know about federal law, because a lot of these things, especially if they're happening online, has federal jurisdiction. So a lot of times with federal law, when you look at case law and study, and you see that an individual like Tasha K has lost that particular case, anyone else coming with a similar case is 10 times more likely to get the same verdict, judgment in their favor as well. Given, again, you have the proper evidence. All right. Just have to have stuff showing or stuff saying, showing, etc. Take your camcorders out. Everybody has a camera on their phone. Do whatever. Record. Save messages. Save emails. Save screenshots. All of these things. And this is what you're going to bring to the courts in this manner. And why is it important when you see cases, when you look at case law, when you study case law and you see that common cases before, if you go and look at any type of federal cases, especially, and you see where they have been victorious in these type of rulings, and you come with a very clear and similar case, there's not much resistance from the courts to side in your favor, given you have condemning evidence. Okay. This is what has to be done, folks, when you're dealing with certain types of narcissists that are hell-bent and determined on trying to disrupt you in whatever way, smear you, slander you, try to scare you, any of these things. This is how you have to deal with them. Yeah, you have to put the iron fist down. And you let the law deal with them and have the law on your side. That's number one. That's what you want to do. You want to have the law on your side. If you do things the correct way, 90% of the time, you're going to come out with the victory. You're going to come out with the win. A lot of you don't go there. You don't go to that extent. You don't go to that length. But hey, sometimes it has to be done. Sometimes it's a must be done. Just like in any self-defense case, a lot of people, someone may threaten you or whatever. You want to go try to just say, oh, well, next time they come around. No, you have to leave a paper trail to protect yourself and get the law again on your side. What do I mean by that? That means if someone is threatening you or whatnot, file a police report. right? This leaves a paper trail when anything happens and you have to take whatever action it may be, even if it ends up being something fatal or whatnot, you have to take those actions. Then guess what? They have you on record, notifying them of an incident or a situation with someone harassing, whatever, threatening you. It's documented. So when it comes to any type of altercation or anything moving forward, within reason of how you handle the situation, you're going to be covered. Now you can't go out just looking to, for somebody in that aspect and trying to do them something. But my point is, when you do things the right way within the system, within the law, narcissists aren't immune to having those consequences catch them up as well. And no matter how much, pleading and appealing they try to do, it's not going to work. And this is why I said the most important thing when you're trying to neutralize a narcissist is to collect evidence. Go to the court. And by that time, some of you, if you have to get restraining orders, some of you don't do that. Some of you do. But you got to get that paper trail. It gives the DA the ability to properly fight your case for you, fight your battle for you, or your attorney, whoever, to fight that side for you, because you have enough things to go to target and condemn that narcissist for their behavior, that they won't really have a leg to stand on. So for those of you who are dealing with this, start taking the legal, remedies to really put your foot in a narcissist. All right. That's what you're going to have to do. To put your foot in their ass, you're going to have to take those procedures, go through the process, and make an example out of them. All right? They'll stop then. And if they don't, there'll be further ramifications. So it leads to jail time, and it'll go from being civil to criminal. So these are just ways, folks. You don't have to be, you don't have to deal with this stuff per se, or be bullied or anything like that. Use the proper methods. Again, don't let them know or be aware of it. Get everything together first. Boom. And then strike. Leave them without a leg to stand on. All right, because they're not gonna know. They're just being a narcissist. They're just doing narcissist things, so they're not gonna know. And from that point, you can go about handling the business in the right way, and more than likely having the legal system in your corner, on your side, to get the win. Anyway, hope this resonates with y'all, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. We'll talk soon again. Bye for now.